All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Quadash, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who will well, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Barakatham, it's your brother Yerah. Coming back at you, man. I'm just going to title this Affliction. Trust the process. Just something I've been meditating on. You know, it was kind of on my spirit a couple of days ago, but you know, I just kind of meditated on it, man. And one of the things that that's been kind of heavy on my spirit is the concept of affliction, man, and delayed gratification. You know, that concept is it's a hallmark of discipline, you know, ultimately, you know. And I know brothers go through things, they do, you know, we're afflicted on everything, on all sides, man. We're under, you know, oppression, especially the more wisdom you get in this place, the more you feel it. But that delayed gratification, that righteous suffering, that affliction is a part of the process, man. No matter how it feels, no matter what you may be going through, you got to remember that we are the most precious thing the Lord has ever created, man, you know, and he's not going to leave us high and dry. Now, I want to get that definition of delayed gratification, if I can find it here. It says delayed gratification. Blow it up a little bit here. You can see it. It says over here, delayed gratification or deferred gratification is the resistance to the temptation of an immediate pleasure and the hope of obtaining a valuable and long-lasting reward in the long term. All right, this is the concept that I kind of want to drive home. Well, I definitely want to drive home to you brothers and few sisters that may be watching. Is this is what it's all about, man. We're in these bodies, you know, at on certain levels, man. You just got to say it is what it is, and we just have to endure, you know. Now, sometimes it's easier said than done. Brothers slip up, we go off, but our mind has to be, we have to be programmed and fixed on repentance, man, and doing the right thing, having that contrite heart. All right, because we do slip up in the flesh, you know. Your body gets afflicted. You're subjected to, you know, and one thing in the world is called a sweet tooth, right, which causes you to have these cravings for things that aren't good for you, like sugar or particular types of food, and ultimately, you know, all this food, it destroys us, man. And we have to have the discipline to fight those things. But sometimes we slip up, man. This is the exercise that we go through back and forth over and over and over again, man, so we can inherit the kingdom. All right, now let me get back to the scriptures. Sirach 2:1, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble." All right, so we know what comes with serving the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but why do we do it? Because we know that the kingdom of heaven is incomparable, man. We can't even fathom the amount of blessings that we're going to get, you know. There's a saying in the world that says it's always darkest before the dawn, and that's how we have to look at things, man. You know, brothers got particular jobs that give them hell, a woman that gives them hell, a boss at work, you know, just general things, man. You might have a car that's giving you hell, and these are all part of the things that we just have to endure and go through, man, and keep our wits about us. But let's keep reading. I don't want to make this too long. It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end." All right, and that's what it's all about, the last end. If we do all of this running and suffering, and then at the end we just say, you know, fuck it, I'm going back into the world, and what was the point, man? You're gonna die the same death you would have if you was just in the world the entire time. All right, this is why we practice patience. This is why we bring out precepts and continually sharpen each other, man. We pray, we fast, we do whatever it is we need to endure. But the main point here, verse 4 and 5, it says, whatsoever is brought up on thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate, man. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. And that's why I say, trust the process. The heat and the pain that you're feeling is part of what we need to do to grow. If any brother go to the gym and work out, man, when you're doing these reps, your muscles, man, they're on fire, they're burning in that moment. But what happens? You endure, you finish the workout, and then you eat, and then your muscles are replenished and they grow bigger than what they were before. All right. It says, believe in him and he will help thee, order thy way aright, and trust in him. All right. So, and you can read this whole chapter, which is really good. All right. Actually, I'm going to read it at verse 7 real quick. It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail, man. So fear is another part of it too, man. A lot of guys that fall out, it's a lack of fear, man. All right. The Lord could just come down and reject you, even if you are still doing the work. He has the right. None of us deserve to be saved. All right. None of us deserve to be delivered. All right. We all are deserving of death, but the Lord is having the mercy on the elect, and that's what we hope that we are. We want to exhibit the behaviors and characteristics of the elect. All right. Because what the alternative is, as one of the Yakim said the other day, there is no alternative. The only thing outside of this truth, man, is death. Regardless of the pleasures of the world and how things may feel or look on the surface level, it's all going to lead to death. All right. So in reality, there is no alternative. And the Lord has shown his love, his mercy by sending the men of the Lord to preach. All right. To do videos, whatever the case may be. All right. To warn his people. All right. So moving on. Psalms 34:19, it says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Jehovah delivereth him out of them all. All right. That's who we got on our side, man. The Most High is going to deliver us. It says he keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. All right. So if you're not doing the work of the Lord, you're going to be lumped into the group of the wicked, man. All right. Because the Lord is not dealing with no lukewarm ass spirit. All right. You got to shake. It's a lock there. It's a lock. 1 second. You got to shake that off, man. You got to shake that weak ass spirit off of you. Okay. And I get it, brothers go through things. We go through trials and tribulations, but that's what you have the brotherhood for. That's what you have studying, praying, and fasting for, And this is set out of love, so you repent and so you don't go off, okay? It says, verse 22, the Lord Jehovah redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. All right, so ultimately, that's what we need to hold on to, okay? I had a few other precepts lined up here. I was in Job somewhere, but oh yeah, Job 6 and 14, it says, to him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend, but he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. Brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of the brooks they pass away. That's a different precept, Salakia. Yeah, that's a different precept. I think I had it in Job. Yeah, Job 36 is the one I really wanted here. Um, this is Job 36. Let me see. I can start at. Really, I can start at the beginning. Uh, let me see. Yeah, I'll start at verse 6. It says, "He preserveth not the life of the wicked, but giveth right the poor, giveth right to the poor." All right, and that's us. We're the poor, the afflicted, the down low, the broke, dusty, whatever word Keisha's calling us these days. You know, that's us. But the Lord is dealing with us. That's what we got to realize through all this affliction. Okay, it says he withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with the kings are they on the throne. Yet doeth he establish them forever, and they are exalted. And if they be bound in fetters and be holden in cords of affliction, all right, there that word is again, then he showeth them their work and their transgression that they have exceeded. He openeth also their ear to discipline. And that word discipline is a very powerful word, man. That's the thing we should be on. Look, Mawashar goes to instruction, correction, chasten. All right. Discipline, chastening, correction. All right. He says he openeth also their ear to discipline, and commanded that they return from iniquity. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity. All right, and those days that we're talking about is not the days that we're living in right now, in all, in all of this hell, but it's talking about the kingdom of heaven. All right, it says, and their years and pleasures. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. All right. The Lord is cold, man. All right. It says, but the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath. They cry not when he bindeth them. They die in youth. And that's a lot of these young niggas out here, man. All right. It says, and their life is among the unclean. All right, because you got a lot of Jake that's just out there in the street life, man. You got a lot of our people that's just, Northern and Southern Kingdom, man. Them cartels down there, that's all Jake just being wicked as hell, man. A lot of these are young guys. It says, he delivereth the poor in his affliction, and openeth their ears in oppression. All right. So our ears are open, all right? And the fact that brothers are suffering, if you're suffering, that means if you continue and you endure, the Lord is going to deliver us in a big way, man, in a major way. And the reward is going to be something we can't even imagine, man. It's going to be way beyond the work that we've put in, When we get in the kingdom, we're going to be like, Lord, I didn't deserve a fraction of this. But the Lord is merciful, man. He's promised that we would get it all, man. And this goes back to guys just holding firm in the faith, man. Not getting soft, not getting lukewarm. All right. You got to reach out, man. You got to pray. You got to push. When those demons jump on you, demons jump on brothers, man. Where we start getting to that woe is me spirit, or we just start getting tired, or or we just get super doubtful, and those are all demons. Okay, that's what causes a lot of guys to fall out, man. The last precept I'll end on is the Matthew 25 parable here. Okay. I'll start at Matthew 25:1. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom." All right. Now the virgins are, in this case, are the Israelites. Okay, not all the other nations. All right. And the bridegroom we know is Yahweh Shai. It says, "And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish." All right. And we want to be obviously of the wise, but we know that there's going to be a remnant of us that are going to be foolish. And that's why we watch and what we warn and what we do lessons to go out in the highways and byways. All right, verse 3 says, "They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps." And the oil is part of the oil is understanding affliction is part of the process, man. And we have to overcome it, because ultimately that's really the only thing we have to overcome. We got to keep doing the work, and I'm gonna get that really quick. That my burden is light, my yoke is easy. That's all we really got to do, man. That's part of the oil, man. You don't have to be the most elaborate precept, getter, the most articulate reader, or the most, deepest understanding of every breakdown, man. No, you just got to keep doing the work and endure and suffer, man. Part of this is a rehearsal. It's a reenactment of what Yahweh Shai did, man. He suffered in a major way, and that's what we got to do, That's part of the oil. All right? And if you didn't take any oil with you, guess what? You're going to burn out. You're going to get weak. All right? And you don't want to do that, man. All right? You don't want to be given over into the left-hand side, of the heavens, that the Most High put the spiritual demon Satan over, because anybody who's susceptible, who falls off, the Lord is going to deal with them, man, because there's a great anger associated with the way the earth has been ran, all right, and with the way that our people have behaved, all right. Remember, we were likened unto a woman that committed adultery over and over and over again. How would you feel? All right, what kind of mood are you going to be in? So when you have to think about these things when you start getting weak, man, and make sure that you have a healthy fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says, verse 25, it says, "While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept." It says, "And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out." Now, this is going to be the niggas' last minute, okay? And there's going to be different scenarios of this, but they're going to see the prophecies coming to pass. They're going to try to run out into the street and put on some fringes, all right, and bring out some precepts, all right? They're going to come to us asking questions. What's going on there? Where's that in the scriptures? What's this? What's that? That's going to happen, man, in the famine of the word. It says in verse 9, "But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves," man. In other words, we're going to say you're on your own, man. It says, "And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut," man. That represents the Yahweh Shai returning, man. All hell breaking loose, and that covering and that standard being lifted up for the elect, the ones that were doing it diligently and faithfully, man, sincerely. All right, out of charity, out of love, and fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So this is a serious thing, brothers. We got to meditate on these things, and understand what we're a part of, what's coming. All right. Now the last precept I just mentioned it. This is Isaiah 11, and I start at verse 28. It says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden." And a lot of us feel like that right now. It says, "And I will give you rest." All right. That's why the scriptures are also known as the comforter, man. When you're getting down, You got to read the scriptures, man. You got to get back into it. You can get reinvigorated. Pray and fast. Meditate on the things that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has done. All right, what he's going to do. All right. And you'll see that the things get lighter, they get easier. We learn your skin becomes callous. All right. It says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So all we got to do is keep doing the work, man. Trust the process. Suffering is a part of it, yes. But that's the main hurdle that a lot of brothers have to overcome. That's the main foothold that Satan tries to pry his way into, man. All right. So we just got to be circumspect and keep doing our thing, man. You know. So with that, I'll end it there. Hopefully, our brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash, Wa Abba Ball Shalom.